Yo, we back. Yo. Yeah, I forgot my camera. So we're using my computer camera right now. You know. Make sure I hit that like button. I gotta get my phone. Put my phone on. What's up? We back. We back. Project Baby, Victoria, James, G-Man, what it is. Hey, y'all, I had to use my computer camera, y'all. I left my damn webcam in the house. Thought I grabbed the right one, but I grabbed a broken one. So, we wanted to rock out like this. Yeah, man. See how this shit even look. Yo, is we clear? We not choppy, is it? Ain't choppy, is it? Ever what it is. Y'all get out my way, bro. Hey, y'all, so y'all, we going in today, man. Joe Buddens, Compton Rick rap. Out here getting exposed by women all over the place, man. We got Carmelo Anthony family spoke, and I'm glad they spoke. Yo, because yo, I ain't gonna lie to yo, I like when things like this happen, yo, because it show you who's who. Even with some of these news sites, like I didn't know how bad my sound fucked up. What is low? Alright. How this sound? That sound better? Am I louder now? Is that louder? I told you I ain't got my camera, yo, so I'm using. Oh, alright, I'm good. Alright, bet. Alright, so we good now, right? That's too loud. Alright, so we good now, right? That's too loud. My bad, let me fix that. My bad, yo, my bad. I typed it out too loud. Let me fix that. How it sound now? That's too low. Yo. Is that good right there, y'all? Try to put up a little bit more. Probably like 60. No, that's true. That's good right there, y'all. Try to put up a little bit more. Probably like 60. That's good right there, y'all. Try to put up a little bit more. I'm put on 50. How that sound right there? How that sound right there? Alright, that's good right there, right? Alright, so we good now. Yeah, I left my damn computer. I left my damn camera in the house. Yo, these used to be good. These phony now. Shit don't even taste like nothing. Yo, but let's get rolling, man. So we're gonna start off with with Carmelo Anthony family, y'all. So I showed y'all yesterday how the New York Times was running this story. I mean, not New York Times, but the New York Post. New York Post been giving dirty coverage. Accused the family of misappropriating funds, and I mean, just all lies. All lies. And they non-stop with it. Like I told y'all yesterday, it got so bad I had to unfollow them. Let's see if they still got them posts up. They probably took them down now. They try to give him a death penalty too, y'all. Look, they didn't took him down. Yeah, they took down all the lies they posted yesterday. Shit was dirty work. But you see this? They try to give Luigi Maggioni indicted by feds as death penalty sought in New York murder of United Healthcare CEO. They trying to get that boy the death penalty, y'all. What I tell y'all when they was trying to run that narrative on Trump and the death penalty and how black people gonna be getting the death penalty, I say, yo, I ain't gonna lie. I know what the narrative is, yo, but there ain't too many of us that's gonna fit under that death penalty shit. Not what Trump talking about. There ain't gonna be a whole bunch of black people. I promise you that. When it comes down to the most violent crimes in America, yo, they are not done by black people. Not by a long shot. But let me show y'all what happened with the day with Carmelo Anthony family. So Carmelo Anthony parents have been threatened. You know, the judge has been threatened. And I told y'all, remember when we first talked about the bail shit, I told y'all certain factors that go into bail, man. It ain't just about the charge. It's about your charge. It's about your past criminal history. It's about your standards in the community. Like, all of that matters when you determine bail. At least it's supposed to. So, there was never a reason for Carmelo Anthony bail to be $1 million. You talking about somebody with a 3.7 G? Like, yo, that was always excessive. Now, since the judge gave him bail, she be getting threatened too. So yesterday, New York Post and a lot of other social media networks ran the narrative that they took money out and they bought cars and houses and bought, what's the boy name? Carmelo Anthony, lavish gifts. And it got so bad, y'all. It got so bad, y'all, that the family decided to speak out. And I want y'all to listen to what they had to say, man. Saying they real frustrated. And I don't blame them. Like, yo, I just was telling y'all how I got slandered before. That's one of the worst things you can do, yo, is just slander a motherfucker, man. That don't deserve it. You know what I mean? Some of these niggas deserve slander. If that makes sense. Like a Charles White, like the sellout niggas. He slandered the fuck out them niggas. Fuck them. But everybody don't deserve no slander, man. So look. Austin Metcalf. Father. They had to remove Austin Metcalf father.
And she said,
because he wasn't supposed to be there.
Frisco ISD student at a track meet earlier this month. This is a case that has been really talked about all over North Texas. It's something that we've seen has gained national attention. And today, for the first time, Anthony's parents are going to address the media. The president of the Next Gen Action Network says that the purpose of this press conference today is for the family to address what he calls a wave of falsehoods. They have been very critical of the way this case has been discussed, and he says that the family wants to tell their truth. Now, earlier this week on Monday, Anthony was actually released from jail after a judge decided to lower his bond from $1 million to $250,000. I believe we do have some video of Anthony leaving the jail on Monday after his father testified during that bond hearing. So he is at home.
Yo, people even made
an ankle monitor. He has to ask for permission to leave. Here's that video.
Yo, people even made an issue about that, about him leaving the jail. And the way he left. Like, yo, people make an issue about anything, yo, when it don't fit their narrative. Let me show y'all that his father got escorted out. Dude, that was his father right there.
Yeah, what you're looking at now, these are some still photos that, again, he has been asked to leave. Obviously, he's still standing there. So it's unclear what the resolution will be here. We will keep you updated.
He gotta get a change of venue. He gotta get out of Fresco. He has to. If he want a fair trial, he gotta get out of Fresco, Texas. That's mandatory. It's not diverse enough. You know, them people tend to stick together as they should. You know what I mean? I wish we could get better at sticking together.
And we just panned in the room there. We're taking a look at the podium at the office. This is where we're assuming when there is a press conference, if there's a press conference, this is where they will be. But what we were looking at, if we're able to pan back, I'll point out to you, Jeff Metcalf, who has arrived at this scene, who is the father of the teenager who was killed almost exactly 2 weeks ago at a track meet. Again, this press conference, there he is right there. Those are photos of him standing in the room, again with sunglasses on, just standing there. He was asked, he said no, he's still standing here. This was a press conference where Carmelo Anthony, the teenager who was accused of committing this offense, his parents were going to address the media for the very first time. And the Next Generation Action Network said that the purpose of this press conference was for them to tell their truth. They feel that there has been misinformation in this case. They feel that there has been...
So this is his father. His father not getting put out. I'm going to fast forward to that.
Police say Metcalf was stabbed with a knife at a track meet in Frisco. You see there a picture of Jeff Metcalf. He is on his phone. Had a chance to talk with somebody there with Next Generation Action Network. They tell us they've asked Jeff Metcalf to leave. He said no. They said they were going to call DPD to remedy the situation, have Jeff Metcalf leave, because there's, according to Next Generation, they are not going to have both families here in the same location at the same time. They said there's a court order that says that. We were looking through
that like button, y'all. Share it live. Y'all get at least 100 people on here, y'all. You keep playing with it.
There is some language that says Carmelo Anthony cannot have any connection with the Metcalf family in any way. So we're still trying to figure out what's going on here. Still a very fluid situation. Again, a delay here. It's supposed to start at 11 o'clock. It is now after 11:30. We'll see what ends up precipitating here.
Obviously. obviously very heightened when you have this situation in both families in the same room. When they
family, one thing I observed is the deputies that were there that Joe had mentioned, they had a plan to make sure the families were on different sides of the courtroom, and also leaving the courtroom when it was done.
The gentleman that you just saw there on your screen at the podium is Dominique Alexander. He is the president of the Next Generation Action Network. This is the advocacy group that is actually hosting a press conference for the parents of Carmelo Anthony. They've been releasing statements for the family.
We get started so we can put some.
If you take a look at your screen now, what you are looking at is video of Jeff Metcalf being escorted out of the co-working space where the Next Gen Action Network's office is by Dallas Police. You see that there. Jeff Metcalf, the gentleman who was wearing the sunglasses and the blue shirt, who's being escorted out, is the father of Austin Metcalf, who was the teenager who was stabbed and killed in traffic to the school. He is being asked to be escorted out of the press conference that is being held where the parents of the child who's accused of killing Metcalf's child are expected to speak. You can see there.
Now look, people took issue that they removed him. Yo, he wasn't supposed to be there. Like why? Like yo, like that was disrespectful in itself. He wasn't supposed to be there, man. If you want to set up your own press conference, set one up. But don't come to theirs and try to rain on their parade, knowing the judge said y'all ain't supposed to be in the same vicinity. So this thing was delayed a whole hour because Austin Metcalf's father wanted to linger around. And I know it's, you know, he lost a child, yo, so I get it. But at the end of the day, man, the details of what actually happened is going to come out. And I think once the details come out, it's going to be crystal clear what actually happened. You know, most of us, they tried to bully him, man. That's what I think. And I think once the details come out, that's what it's going to show. They tried to bully him.
Shaking hands with officers who was asked to leave. That press conference is starting now. Here's Anthony's family.
Mother and father, two-parent household.
Okay, I'm gonna spread this across y'all before I get started. Just make sure you let me know if any one of your cameras are. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing, testing. We all good? We all good? Okay. All right. I want to start off this press conference to say something as a deep note that I can tell America. What we seen at the beginning of this press conference, the father being at this press conference, these are my words, don't quote anybody, is a disrespect to the dignity of his son. Next Generation Action Network from the beginning has respected the loss of life. No matter our opinion of it, we have kept our opinion close. We have not attacked. We have not shared the information that was shared with us about Austin Metcalf, because we respect the dignity of life and loss. And as a minister, I would not attack a grieving family. disagree with them. When I have stood before this podium for people who have died at the hands of law enforcement, I have asked for that same manner of respect. And even when the shoe is on the other foot, I will not do that. And all I'm going to say, so it don't be asked later, is that was disrespectful and just shows you all the character. Was not
what it is. What's up, Charlamagne?
He knows that it's inappropriate to be near this family, but he did it. And so I say to people, actions speak louder than words. Okay?
Okay, let me close some of my tab.
What he has failed into is the political operatives that want to make this thing a political thing of hate, get bigotry, and get racism. We have conservative operatives that have been posting non-stop about this case. It is outright disrespectful. We haven't been doing it. The Next Generation Action Network has been here, popular and unpopular. So regardless of what's going on, that was disrespectful. Disrespectful. And I will leave it to y'all to define it. But of course we want to. Y'all, I'm Minister Dominique Alexander. I serve as the president of the Next Generation Action Network. Today I come before you with a heavy heart, but determined in spirit. Not just as an advocate, but as a black man, as a father.
I'm glad they ain't gonna get Ben Crump. I ain't gonna lie. I'm about sick of Ben Crump ass.
And children. There are 4 critical points I must address today. And I want to make sure that the public and the media and everyone who believes in truth and justice. First, the misinformation about the fund. From the very beginning, there was an intentional disinformation surrounding the fund created in the support of the Anthony family. The Carmelo Anthony Fund, hosted by Give, Send, Go. Let's be clear. The family has not received one dime. Any of the media could have verified this. But we saw on Twitter, we saw on Facebook, and so many different things of the false, lavish life of this family. $800,000 home, purchase Escalade, and private security.
What's up, Ben?
Let me make this very clear. The Next Generation Action Network has always had its security detail. Many of you that know us in the Dallas and Fort Worth media know that we have our own security detail. One of the individuals that escorted Carmelo Anthony out of jail is here present with us now. They are a part of the Next Generation Action Network security team. The family hasn't hired any private contractors or whatever, or splurged or whatever. But if they have the audacity to spend money for their safety and security, that's their prerogative.
Right. And that's remember we said that yesterday. Like, you talking about they bought a new house. Yo, they might need a new house. They getting threatened and shit. Now you can't dictate how much that house costs. At the end of the day, y'all, they gonna spend whatever money they spend. A large sum of that shit is going to legal fees. A large sum of it. Imagine. Carmelo Anthony haven't even been fully charged yet. he haven't been arraigned, which means his case haven't even went up to a grand jury. This case can get dropped at the preliminary. People really gonna be outraged then.
The family has not withdrawn, and just until recently, just yesterday, they were officially notified by Give, Send, Go that they could start the withdrawal process. But if anybody know about this process, they know that takes about 2 to 3 days to withdraw from that and actually hit any account. But this blatant propaganda wasn't just about the fund. It was to discourage the public from giving to the fund. That's what this was about. Because just like TMZ was able to call, give, send, go, everybody in the media, in these news outlets that I've never heard before, could have did the same thing. When I first called Give, Send, Go, they gave me every information that I needed. Okay? So that's what I'm going to say on regards to that. Let me make this very clear. This family never authorized a single fund on the GoFundMe platform. All of the funds that were raised on the GoFundMe were all fraud.
Yo, it's fucked up they even gotta defend themselves against all this bullshit. It definitely can get ugly, LeVar. You ain't lying.
All of the funds that was raised on that platform were fraud. Okay? The family was the first to report these funds. One of the funds we identified raised up to $11,000. So a post about anything that stated that GoFundMe took everything down regarding Carmelo Anthony, that was at the request of the family and their supporters. This family never tried to create an account on GoFundMe. The Next Generation Action Network is very well aware of the company's policy regarding raising funds for legal defense. Okay? Since this tragedy unfolded, the Anthony family has been subject to unimaginable amount of hate, racism, threats to their safety. People have sat outside their house, sent objects delivered to their door, publicly harassed, online and in person. This is not just about Carmelo. It's about the family who dared to stand and demand justice, and in return and receive ugliness that racism in this country still breeds. But let me say this loud and clear. We are not scared. We are not moving. We will not be silent. What I've always said as the president of the Next Generation Action Network, we will never ask the oppressor for permission to liberate our people. We will not ask for permission to stand up for the rights of our children. The Next Generation Action Network has stood on both sides of the fence in ensuring that justice is served. Now, getting to the information that the Next Generation Action Network wanted to share with the public today. And I will go ahead and pass it over to the mother and once I make this statement, okay? All right.
Listen to this shit, y'all.
There's two more final. For the last week and a half, the Next Generation Action Network has engaged in communications with Frisco ISD to ensure that Carmelo Anthony's due process is not violated. We know that in the state of Texas, there are things that are discretionary things and decisions by the leadership of Frisco ISD, right? There are clear guidance in the state and education code regarding expulsion of a student. We have asked several times. We didn't just rush. We have had these conversations over the last several days. And we have stated that it is just outright wrong to get involved in this. Carmelo Anthony doesn't have to walk. He doesn't have to involve in any senior activities. But Carmelo Anthony is a 3.7 GPA student. And if he doesn't even go to class for the remainder of the year, he would graduate. Okay? We've asked that Frisco do not make a decision in this situation. But Frisco ISD has notified of their intent to expel Carmelo Anthony from school 1 month before his high school graduation. That just shows me that Frisco ISD is trying to push off the blame. And what I have not heard the media say, as many media outlets have asked us what went on, I'm trying to find how many of y'all have asked the superintendent or one single board of trustee, why didn't you cancel or postpone? With weather in that magnitude, you couldn't have a track meet in rain or thunderstorm or clouds. Y'all are the media. Ask your journalists, your weather journalists, how the weather was that day and that time. Y'all do that research. Because as a person who is an administrator of your children,
your mother called you.
Responsible for the safety of the children. And so it seems as if Frisco ISD is trying to push this off by making this decision that they do not have to make. So the Next Generation Action Network, outside of the legal process, will be going through different avenues regarding to ensure that we fight for the rights of Carmelo Anthony. Okay? So in the next coming days, we will be announcing to the public. We will do direct action outside of Frisco ISD administration office.
How y'all feel about that, though,
because
y'all?
This is outright.
How y'all feel about him being suspended from school? It's like they already made a decision of guilt. But this is his mother raised speak, man. Man, listen to your mother, man. Like, yo, it's fucked up that they going through this, yo, because nobody asked for this. On either side, like, everybody is a victim. For real. They didn't ask for this, man. Now, they in a town that's predominantly white, getting threatened and bullied and, you know what I mean? Like, that shit fucked up, man. And all people gotta do is just let it play out. Just like any other situation. Any other situation when you got something like this and it's always race related. Let it play out, man. Let the system do what the system does. You know what I mean? Now, for his sake, you never know how the system gonna work. You feel me? But at the end of the day, yo, let that shit play out. Like, there's no need to be threatening these people for a situation that they didn't even create. They didn't create this situation. If the roles is reversed, nobody would care.
Respect.
The same people that's threatening them wouldn't give two fucks if Carmelo Anthony was killed and Austin Metcalf was the suspect. That'd be the hypocrisy with people. Like I was telling the dude yesterday, I could look at Kyle Rittenhouse situation and say, yo, not guilty was the right answer, was the right verdict. But they can't look at this type of situation and say the same.
Her as she read this and giving her the respect that she deserves, y'all.
Hit the like button, y'all.
Good afternoon. name is Kayla Hayes. I am the mother of Carmelo Anthony. 3 years ago, my family moved to North Texas searching for a better life. Like so many other families, we wanted to give our children the future we did not have. My husband worked hard every single day to provide for us, to make sure we're in the best financial position possible. As a stay-at-home mom, I made it my life's mission to ensure our children are loved, nurtured, and supported every step of the way. In wake of this tragic incident, our family has been under attack. Whatever you think what happened between Carmelo and the Metcalf boys, my 3 younger children.
Yeah, she said the Metcalf boys. Come on, Shar, you just turning that on? You just turning that on? Hold up, y'all. I bet, y'all. But you heard she said the Metcalf boys. If y'all think that this kid approached, I don't even know his name. If y'all think the kid is approached Carmelo Anthony by himself, his brother played no role, and just watched it all play out, man, you were sadly mistaken, man. That's why he pulled that knife. It was 2 of them. And I think they bigger than him.
The past week has been overwhelming. The lies and their amplification put my family in danger, as well as everyone in our community, everyone involved in the investigation, from the police, the attorneys, and the court staff. Our address and my husband's previous employer's address has been put on all social media platforms. My husband had to take a leave of absence because he's afraid what may happen to our
Go
family.
sit down somewhere, yeah?
His mental health is deteriorating day by day. We have endured death threats. My 13-year-old daughter is afraid to sleep in her own bedroom because she's fearful of what may happen to her. And let me be clear, the claims...
I ain't gonna lie though, y'all. I couldn't go through this shit. I'd have crashed out. Yo, let a motherfucker be sitting out front of my motherfucking house on some threatening shit. I'd have crashed immediately. Like, salute to yo for being able to, stand strong, yo, and handle it the right way. Because I'd have been in prison. We ain't doing that. We ain't doing no intimidating. You feel me? Like, it'll be no intimidation of my family, yo. I promise you. I'd have crashed. But salute to yo, because I'd have made the wrong decision. And I'd have left my family to fend for themselves, for real, because I ain't with that. Fuck, somebody outside my house? Man, shit. Now you motherfucking crazy.
Things that were used about the public donation to buy a home or anything else are completely false. We have not received a single dime from the Give, Send, Go fundraiser. And the co-founder has stated that clearly. In the reality, we were just notified yesterday that we could begin to withdraw funds. And it still takes several days to receive those funds once a request is made. I don't know why we're being targeted and discriminated against before a fair trial. Our son deserves the same rights under the law that everyone is afforded to. He's been raised in a two-parent home with structure, stability, love, and we put God first in everything that we do. We believe in the Constitution. We believe in the laws of this state, but those laws must apply to all of us, not just some of us. To be clear, we will not speak publicly about specific details of what happened under the tent on that rainy and awful day. There's an active investigation that everyone involved wants to be full and fair. We believe in legal process, and that is where the truth will come out. To the family who experienced the loss, my heart truly goes out to you.
Yeah, it's fucked up. They shouldn't have to even do no shit like
To
that.
those who have supported.
Only reason they did it, yo, because the media is running mad lies on this family, man. Like mainstream media. Mainstream news sources is running lies on them. Like I don't know. I mean, I ain't gonna say I ain't never seen it before, but maybe it's the first time I actually really paid attention. Like, yo, what they doing to this family and this whole thing, that's just disgusting, man. Yo, they put out articles talking about they bought a $900 house. I mean, $900,000 house. And all these lavish gifts. Meanwhile, they haven't even touched the money yet. And this is they got money already. You know what I mean? The median income in Fresco, Texas is $150,000, y'all. That's the median.
My family, thank you from the bottom of our hearts. We ask for your continued support, patience, and prayers as we navigate this difficult process.
They did do the same thing to Diddy. You ain't lying. My bad. Take that back. They definitely did the same thing to Diddy. Definitely. Definitely did the same thing. And still doing the same thing to Diddy, for real.
Y'all.
But Diddy in entertainment, so he kind of used to it. It's kind of different when you talk about a family that just, they ain't got no entertainment background. They ain't, they don't know how this shit work. They just been slandered, for real.
I'm going to show something of a post. You come for me, I come for you. Sarah Fields. Never heard of this woman. This is the kind of despicable things that led to the father being here. Political operatives motivating this family with hate. Carmelo Anthony posted on something that shows, posted here. These are the type of lies that are threatening this family. Posting the family's picture. These are the type of lies. She's getting millions of views on this. Sarah. She's even came after me. She's even said all of those things. And now that the public knows exactly what is going on, I ask, because these racist bigots try to prevent us from standing up for our baby, our boy, he should be afforded the same rights that Cal Rittenhouse had, Daniel Penna.
Hey, yo, remember just today, I was like, yo, what we start naming names? Yo, start naming names. Because, this is how this shit works. Like, it's only not justice when it's the black person that pulls the trigger or commits the act. You know what I mean? When the roles is reversed, everybody is cool. The same people that's threatening this family is cool when it's reversed. But why is it that those same people can't look at the situation identically? A lot of us can look at the situation the same, man. It seems like a lot of them can't. They refuse to.
And all of the people who have claimed whatever their defense was, he should be afforded the same right. Nobody in the public media has one video camera, but we got the video of Kyle Rittenhouse with an AK-47 shooting 3 people in the back. We got that. And he raised more than $2 million publicly, and nobody said anything. So, since they tried to come for us, I call for the community's overwhelming support for this fund. The disinformation that was put out was literally deliberate to prevent you from helping this family. And I want you to give overwhelming support to show them the community united can never be divided. And I'm going to say this again, and this is for everybody. Black people in America, while the current occupant sits at 1600 Pennsylvania, Black people in America don't have to pull the race card. It's what we live as a reality every day. It's what we have to teach our children. We don't want to, but we have to.
Definitely had to. I was just telling my kid, yo, I want y'all to see what he said about the judge, though. Because the judge being threatened, too. Judge being threatened, too. You know, she was a black judge.
No matter our opinion of it, we have kept our opinion. Attack a grieving family. Even get bigotry and get racism. There are 4 critical points I must address today, and I want to make sure that the public and the media and everyone who believes in truth. One of the individuals that escorted Carmelo Anthony out of jail is here present with us. But this blatant propaganda wasn't just about the fund. It was to discourage the public from giving to. See, this is not just about Carmelo. It's about the family who dared to stand. Pass it over to the mother guarding expulsion of a student to expel Carmelo Anthony from school. As a person who is the administrator of Get Children, so in the next coming days, we will be announcing, let me repeat this, so that you guys can go to the Frisco Police Department. They're minors. Okay? So stop. The social media, stop. I haven't saw not one person single-handedly get this right in the public. They're minors, y'all. Just stop. We can't. Don't send another inquiry to NGA. It's people out here reminding us of the black struggle. When he killed Tatiana Jefferson, Carmelo Anthony can get a $250,000. If Amber Geiger can get a $200,000 bond when she kills Botham Judge in his own home, he can get a $250,000. If Roy Oliver,
yeah, I think his bond actually should have been $100,000. For real, I think $250,000 was still high.
Can get a $250,000 bond after he kills Jordan Edwards. All white officers. Why couldn't Carmelo Anthony be entitled, a child with no background, no criminal background, no endangerment to the community, none whatsoever, be placed on a ELM and brought home? Please help me understand. Make this make sense. It's consistency. It's consistent with practice. After this, y'all, so that we'll know, this will be our final press conference until this trial. We will not speak to the media again after this, okay? Officers. When he killed, it's people out here reminding us of the black struggle. Those 16-year-olds or 15-year-olds and 17-year-olds name. Don't send another inquiry to you. So make it clear. Go back, confirm with Frisco Police Department. Go back or talk about minors. And we're asking you to do that same thing. ISD is trying to push this off.
Well, I can't find it, but yeah, he told the judge is getting threatened too. It's a black judge being threatened, man. I just think we gotta wait to see what happens. He should make out, but you never know. This system is tricky. What they need to do is change venues. First, that need to be the first call to action. Change venues. Straight up. But then you got old Freaky Joe. Hey, what's up with all these freaky podcasters, man? You got DJ Academics, Adam 22, Joe Buddens, Poetic Flacco. We'll call them the Freak Squad. Freaky ass niggas. So Joe Budden was talking to I don't even know the girl's name. Reek something. I don't know if he used to fuck with her or not. But Joe Budden's side of Joe Budden's on some freaky shit, y'all. Freaky ass nigga. Remember he got caught walking around his little complex naked and shit in the middle of the night telling he was sleepwalking. I think he's just a freakazoid. Yeah, man. Yeah, man wasn't sleepwalking. He knew what the fuck he was doing. That man was wide awoke. Trying to pass it off like he was asleep. Oh, nasty ass nigga. Hold on, let me show y'all what this nasty motherfucker did. Yeah, the media is terrible, man. Them fake stories is out of control. Philly finest. Look, Meek and Wallow. What I was just telling y'all, man. I was just talking about how Meek put Wallow on. Now Meek posts Philly finest, him and Wallow. Yeah, who the fuck just was talking about Meek putting Wallow on, man? He know he put him on. Wallow better stop bluffing like he motherfucking self-made, nigga. If I get on your ass again, nigga. Bluffing ass nigga. Might get on your ass today, cause I seen another video. About that same incident. Let me show y'all this freaky ass nigga. Oh, yo, hold up. Look at this, too, though. Little, CEO Jizzle. Look, right? So, Big Meat shit show in the DM. This shit go. You spitting real shit. You got it, my brother. Let's work. Let's get some work in. So, send budget. I ain't tripping too much on the money. What can you do now? That's like it. Shorty said, man, get your washed up police ass out my DMs, P. You finna piss me off. Hey, yo, I fuck with Memphis, yo. Memphis one of them real ass cities, man. Yo, say, man, get your police ass out my DM. Everybody fuck with you, Meech. You know, goofy ass nigga. Nigga know what you did last summer, Meech. Everybody try. Ain't nobody buying into that. Bluffing ass nigga. Yeah, but let me show y'all this this freaky ass nigga. So it say, Rack Thunder exposes Joe Budden for freaky, creepy sexual activity. Yo, a freakazoid.
No ass that nobody looked
But you're
at like
deflecting.
that
You're
because
going
you didn't
someplace
have
else.
nobody.
No, we're going someplace
Wait, hold
else
up,
with
because
it.
you're not going to keep talking like
You're going someplace else.
Said sound low. sound low P. And what you talking about? That shit loud as a bitch. I mean, Edward, who said that? He a freaky ass nigga, man. I think Kendrick Lamar need to add Joe Buttons in that motherfucking verse when he was talking about Drake. You know what I mean? Just add all the freaky niggas in there. Drake, DJ Academics, Adam 22, Joe Buttons, Poetic Flacco, shit 6ix9ine. Just add all the little freakazoids in one song. Nasty ass niggas. Hey, Edward, yo, the sound loud as a bitch, bro.
Rocky, nobody in this crew wanted
You can also get, and you want to talk about somebody got ass, motherfucker, your dick is about 4 fucking inches.
How's it low? But I can, it's not low on my hand. Yeah, this shit loud as a bitch. I don't know, y'all. I don't know why it's low on y'all end. Who else is saying it's low? Maybe my phone just loud as a motherfucker. Let me see. All right, let me go back. What's low? Am I low? Or the audio from the video is low? Volume on 100%. Yeah, I don't know. I think y'all tripping, y'all. That shit sound. I'm listening because I'm watching it. Yo, but I'm listening to it on my phone, and I can hear it clear as a day. Listen to it. Yeah, y'all tripping, man. I don't know what the fuck wrong with y'all phone, man. That shit loud as a bitch.
But why
is that your business? My dick is not your business.
Your dick has been all over the motherfucking net, nigga.
And
every time I take my fucking bathroom, your ass has your dick in your hand.
It could be the smallest. It could be the smallest.
It is that, though. It is that.
Still not your business.
It's not. It would never be. I would never want it to be. That is the point. That is the only point I've ever tried making for years. So knock it off. Knock it off. You know and I know that you ain't never been that type of dude. A junkie and a fucking bum.
I'm gonna go.
I wasn't a homeless bitch that needed anything from you. I sacrificed my career, my success, and a whole lot of friendships to stay down with you because I saw the potential in your pussy ass.
Damn.
Rocky, you failed at every level you ever been at. You only here now because you suck Floyd dick. You failing now. You hanging on the fucking dead.
I tried to hold your ass.
Okay, enough is enough now.
But if we're gonna act like every time I came out the bathroom, you wasn't sitting on the floor beating your fucking dick and I had to walk past your nasty ass.
Yo, what the fuck is up with it? Yo, why these niggas so freaky like this, yo? That's some. Hey, Joe. I ain't gonna lie, Joe. That's some wild ass shit, my nigga. Like, yo, I was this bitch giving unwanted sexual advances and shit. Like, what the fuck? Ain't that a charge? Like, what's up with these niggas, man? Niggas is crazy.
Yeah, let's not fucking play now. Because every time you come in this motherfucker with the lies, I'm gonna take this shit to the real truth. I be trying to hold you little nasty.
Okay, newsflash to this room.
Newsflash nothing. The motherfucker keeps about blue everywhere he goes.
Nobody is ever looking at you.
The motherfucker would beat his motherfucking dick. If I'm
Nobody
fucking
looks
dead,
at
the motherfucker will try to sleepwalk in the fucking bed and grab a fucking pig. Knock it off, Joe.
Yo, Joe Buttons wild as shit, y'all. All them niggas freaks, y'all. All them niggas go with some old freaky ass niggas. Yo, I'm about sick and tired of this toxic masculinity bullshit. Listen to this, y'all. So, Tracy Ellis Ross sat down with.
No, I was gonna say what.
Sat down with who the fuck is he sitting down with? Michelle Obama. Yo, what the fuck is toxic masculinity, man?
Because I had to ask myself that question. I was like, what is this about?
Yeah.
Because I want a partner, and so often, and it's not just that I'm older, I'm also very embodied. I am a full, very whole person who knows myself, who is in charge of my life, and who lives a very full, just robust life. So it's not just age, it's like life experience and sort of a difference. But I had to ask myself the question, why? Why does this keep sort of coming up other than they're hot and gorgeous? There's that. But a lot of men my age are steeped in a toxic masculinity and have been raised.
Yo, what the fuck is that? Like, yo, these terms that they brought in 2020. Yo, can we keep them bitches in 2020? They go, since when, yo, how are they saying, yo, why is Matt, yo, they want sucker ass niggas or something. Like, yo, what? I don't understand this. I don't get it. Like, yo, why do they want? And they only hear it from black men for the most part. Why do they want black men to be docile? Like, yo, when is how is masculinity toxic? Like, you would think masculinity would be that would be the opposite of toxic. You know what I mean? Because it's not, it ain't emotionally, it shouldn't be emotionally driven. Now, if we just deal with emotional ass niggas that act like women, then, yo, they say that. Yo, but don't project that shit on all men and say, if you masculine, you toxic. Like, yo, I think that's a bunch of bullshit. You know what I mean? Like, yo, that is a bunch of bullshit, yo. I hate it every time I hear it. I ain't heard it in a while. I mean, she just brought that shit back up. But, yeah, I don't be fucking with that. Like, that shit is crazy. Fucking toxic masculinity. Why the fuck is it showing that? It's supposed to be showing YouTube. Yo, so, look at this nigga. This a wild ass nigga right here, y'all.
Okay, get your motherfucking self. I mean, you jump out of the door, kick yourself. I'm trying to see. I ain't worried about that kick. I'm worried about that. Look at me, homie. I cut my hair not too long ago. My name Legend. They call me New York. I know who the fuck you are, nigga. I know who the fuck you are, nigga. That don't mean shit to me. This is my motherfucking woman. This is my house. You see this nigga still here? It's my mama and my aunt, nigga. Everything in here, me, nigga. Rick Legend, Master, Chief, motherfucker. Six-star, concrete, motherfucker.
He should have stabbed his ass. Hey, yo, let's yo, this is wild, yo. What's up, Racy? Hey, yo, the man said, are you prepared to die? Because I am. That man is crazy, man. Yo, it's the wild people of this world, man. Yo just came home, ready to go right back. So she go fuck with the dude again. Yo, but let me show you, look at Vlad, yo. Yo, Vlad needs to start a black folks business. Look at this shit. TK is getting released in the year 2150. He'll be 104 years old. Keep that in mind before you decide to crash out over some stupid shit. Yo, Vlad doesn't miss a beat. Like, he makes money in the culture, right? But every chance he get, he disrespects people of the culture. He did it to Dirk. He's still doing it to Dirk. In every video after Dirk got booked, Vlad TV talked about how dumb Dirk was. I never thought nobody was that stupid though. Do a hit from a plane and you know all that goofy ass shit he be talking. Yo, but this is not true. Yo, TK got 80 years. The judge said with his 80-year sentence, you have either parole in half or parole in 30 years. He's eligible. Whichever comes first. Now, since he got 80 years, he will be eligible for parole in 30 years because 30 years comes before 40. So what the fuck is Vlad talking about? What is he talking about? Yo, and he does this often, just be speaking and don't know shit. Yo said the man gonna be home in 2105. Like niggas do 100% of their time. Yo, in the feds, you don't even do 100% of your time. This is a dumbass post, man. You should have took that shit down, nigga. Chump ass, funny looking ass, nigga. But then you got Boosie versus the promoter, man. Oh, hold up. Before I get to Boosie versus the promoter. Terrence Howard plans to expose the dark side of Hollywood studios in his new podcast, describing it as a studio nightmare in every actor's wet dream. He must ain't get no more gigs. Go ready, flip the lid up on Hollywood. Shit, I ain't gonna lie, I wanna know. Shit, what the fuck going on in there, Terrence? Let us know, Terrence. What the fuck really going on, man? Who out here breaking the code, man? Who out here sacrificing that manhood like he said they be trying to make him do, man? You better put some names on it. Don't just say it. Nah, put some names on it so we know who's who. Like that's the shit that be pissing me off with these people. Yo, no down, put names on shit. Let us know who, bro. You know what I mean? So we don't be following blindly, because I believe a lot of us follow these niggas blindly. I think 85% of them motherfuckers ain't right for real. But man, we definitely gonna have to watch that whenever that drop. All right, but Boosie.
Makes it dog. Oh, that's a punk.
Went off on a promoter. Because the promoter ain't paid his daughter.
Naptown. Broke. Ain't got money. Ain't got no back end.
So at this point,
you just ain't got money. Bro. Just broke. Change your promoters in Naptown, bro. Like, I'd rather y'all take my shit than take my daughter's shit, bro. I'm not coming back to Naptown. It's over with for Naptown. Appreciate all the love y'all showed me through all the years, but
yeah,
I'm not coming back to Naptown. It's over with.
I think the only case I like.
Want me back, nigga, gotta pay that time for what they took from my daughter in Naptown.
Alright, so the promoters, so basically Boosie is saying, yo, one of the promoters flying his daughter out for some bread. Now the promoter ended up speaking out. I ain't listening to what he said, but let's see what he said.
she want to get some, you know what I'm saying, something to get her right. Boom. All right, cool. This costs this much. We go to the hotel. I go get my braids done. You know what I'm saying? We about to do the promo. I pull back up to the hotel. She's sitting in there in the room. I'm like, what up, Ivy? What's the word? She's like, what up, sicko boy? I just talked to her manager and let him know that none of the people locked in for the slots. So we were going to create an opportunity, and I was still going to pay for it. If I handed you that money right now, like I said, and it was $450 cash that I handed you, but it was $80 for what you said you wanted, I said, okay, Ivy, here's $450. That $80, I'm going to put that towards that. She said, okay. When I come back and I said I put that towards that, she like, nah, you only gave me $450. Saying she thought that over a small situation, because maybe from the South or maybe they don't do math that fast, or I'm not sure what exactly it may be, but she didn't understand that I wasn't playing with her money, and I tried to explain it, and she flashed out, nigga. You was supposed to have my money when I got off the plane, nigga. Nigga, get mad. She want to get some, you know what I'm saying? Something to get her right.
She got that Boosie in.
All right, cool. I'm looking at her like, hold on now, like the money's here. I just put it on the table, and mind you, my uncle, I just had like $2,700. Long story short, it was $190 short cash.
Yeah, he is.
She didn't even let me get the opportunity to talk about the money that was coming in the door or nothing. She just, and this short right here, flashed out, took it to the max level. Then she went as far as to tell me, matter of fact, get the fuck out the Airbnb until we start Twitch streaming. You know what I'm saying?
Hold up, y'all.
when she said that, I'm like, okay, she pushed me, put her hands on me, see what I'm saying? Now it's different. We done came down here, supplied y'all with car, ride, we paying y'all money. All you gotta do is just sit and judge our artists, blah, blah, blah. And you tweaking on me about a misunderstanding, basically. And like I said, it's not something that I escalated with her. Unc came back up the stairs like, hold on, nephew, what's going on? I'm like, they in there tripping right now, Unc. And I'm already past it, because if I would have put my hands on Ivy, if I would have pushed Ivy, it would be a totally different story about a miscommunication. I'm looking at her like, hold on now, like the money's here. I just put it on the table, and mind you, my uncle. So at this point, nigga, I say, get this bitch. That come out my mouth after a past anger, because mind you, I'm not even a disrespectful person. I don't even call females bitches, you see what I'm saying? So I gotta be mad. At this particular time, Junior Boy, her manager, after he didn't say nothing the entire time, grabbed my shirt. Now we standing here at a standstill, grabbing each other, looking at each other crazy. Now it escalated past just talking, you see what I'm saying? To where it's no more of a point where this is even a miscommunication. So at this point, nigga, I say, get this bitch. That come out my mouth.
Nap time.
Yeah, I don't know. That sounds like a miscommunication. Maybe I. What the fuck? All this is over some bud.
You want to get some, you know what I'm saying? Something to get it right. Boom. All right, cool. This costs this much. We go to the hotel. I go get my braids done. You know what I'm saying? I pull back up to the hotel. She's sitting there in her room. I'm like, what up, Ivy? What's the word? She's like, what up, sicko boy? I just talked to her manager and let him know that none of the people locked in for the slots. So we were going to create an opportunity, and I was still going to pay for it. If I handed you that money right now, like I said, and it was $450 cash that I handed you, but it was 80 what you said you wanted. I said, okay, Ivy, here's $450. That 80, I'm gonna put that towards that. She said, okay. When I come back and I said I put that towards that, she like, nah, you only gave me $450. Saying she thought that over a small situation, because maybe from the South, or maybe they don't do math that fast, or I'm not sure what exactly it may be, but she didn't understand that I wasn't playing with her money. And I tried to explain it, and she flashed out, nigga. You were supposed to have my money when I got off the plane, nigga. Nigga, get mad. She want to get some, you know what I'm saying?
I don't know, yo. I think this nigga lying. Because he ain't even explaining it. Like, you leaving hella shit out. How much was the whole... What was it for? What was it, $900?
I'm looking at her like, hold on now. Like, the money's here. I just put it on the table, and mind you, my uncle... I just had $2,700. Long story short, it was $190 short cash. She didn't even let me get the opportunity to talk about the money that was coming in the door or nothing. She just, and this short right here,
flashed out to the max level. That's why she flashed out like that. You know, Boosie done had run-ins with a whole bunch of promoters. So they say YSL Instagram has officially removed all posts and images related to Ghana. They is not fucking with Ghana. Why the fuck is that on the screen? Damn. Yeah, I think that might have just been a misunderstanding. She probably flashed out too fast based off some of her father's stories with these promoters. So she probably going into the situation with the mind frame like, I ain't ready to let these promoters play with me, because I know they be playing. That's what it sounded like to me, for real. Now, he could have very well had been playing, but it looked like she flipped out relatively fast if everything he's saying is accurate. Well, Boosie said he ain't even going to Annapolis no more, man. He said Annapolis is done, man. Yo fucked it up for the whole Annapolis. Indianapolis, I mean. Not Annapolis, Maryland. Yeah, but Thug ain't fucking with Gunna, man. Thug and Gunna is done. But did y'all see this? Former first-round pick and two-time Super Bowl champion, Kadarius Toney, went on IG Live to announce his retirement from the NFL to become a rapper. He wants to be known as Young Joko. Hey, yo, he can't be serious, yo. He must have, this is April Fool's. He had to been trolling. Yo, you ready to quit football to become a rapper, bro? A fucking rapper. No guaranteed money. He was a pretty good wide receiver. Yo want to be a rapper. Yo, crazy. Look at this nigga. This nigga's a rat.
Get it.
Your rat ass want to fight Whack 100. Somebody dropped paperwork on him, so he's definitely a rat. I think he's from Louisiana somewhere.
And like, as far as Whack, like I like to see Whack face to face and like him have that same energy. I'll beat the shit out you, Whack. I'll beat your lip. You build like a bag of ice. I'll break your ribs, all body shots. Break a sucker off, all body shots. I wouldn't even touch your little crater face. Now, hey, with it, I'm one of them. I be want to see you in person. Like, we can do this internet. That's cool, but I want to see you in person.
Where you from then, Mel?
Like,
where you from, Texas? My bad, man. Mel said he ain't from Louisiana. He said you heard me like Louisiana people. Fuck yo from there. He from over that way somewhere.
It'd be cool by you behind the camera and you with all these little white boy cameramen and yeah. See me and I want to see you in person in the slums and the streets, and I want you to have that. I want you to have that same energy you had when you seen Big Homie CC with me. I'm not Big Homie CC. Like, shout out to him. I just got off the phone with him. You know what I'm saying? Big Homie CC talking that shit right now. He talking some real about the no jumper cam and all that, but I want you niggas to see me in my face and pop that shit. Get it. And like, as far as Whack, like I like to see Whack face to face and like him have that same energy. I'll beat the shit out you, Whack. I'll beat your lip. You build like a bag of ice. I'll break your ribs, all body shots.
Yeah, I know he's from Louisiana.
All body shots, I wouldn't even touch
he's from
your
Louisiana, man. I think he's from Baton Rouge. Yeah, he was talking real spicy to that paperwork drop. I forgot who dropped the paperwork on this dumbass. Boy, you're rat. Try to fight two. They try to have a rat fight between him and Whack 100. So look, yo, this is more Willow at this so-called seminar that he had. This is more audio.
How many people in this room, Dion? About 150. 70% of y'all ain't gonna make it. Wow. Because y'all just not gonna go to the next level. A lot of y'all is chasing the vacancies of your childhood. Some of y'all didn't get attention growing up in high school. Some of y'all was considered nerds or corny. Some of y'all wasn't attractive as women. So what y'all did is, as soon as y'all got a couple dollars, y'all started investing in yourself and y'all ain't investing in your fucking business. So y'all chasing personal. Because you know in the black culture, everybody want to be popular. You want to be popular for having a business and not popular for having a good business. Because I don't give a fuck about your watch. You tell me you got a watch, I guarantee you most of y'all jewelry, y'all clothes, y'all surgery can't match how much y'all spend on y'all marketing because y'all ain't spend no fucking money on y'all marketing. We gonna get straight to it.
Yo, it's like he was just that bitch disrespecting the motherfuckers the whole conversation. They probably left that bitch played. I want to talk to somebody that was at that seminar. Did you leave that seminar feeling good about your business venture? Or did you leave discouraged? You know what I mean? I want to know, man. Hey, yo, so let me show y'all, yo, this motherfucking Compton Rick rap. Yo, this girl, SKG, has been on Compton Rick Rock Hills. I don't know why. I don't even know if it's true or not. But she's just making it.
Oh, Rick Rock. Hold up. What you tripping with SKG for, bro?
She calls the nigga a power bottle.
Tried to get in her DMs and she want to do an interview.
Yo, she called the man a power bottle. What the fuck is a power bottle? Hey, yo, she been going in on yo. He blocked her. Like, yo, see, this shit be tripping me out with people. Like, yo, you can't come after people and then when people fight back, now you want to block them. No, fuck no. Keep it going. You know what I mean? You opened up Pandora's box. Now she ready. Now that bitch open. Now he want to close it back down. This nigga crazy. I knew yo was flawed though. I knew it. That's why I ain't never watched him. That's why every time we watched him, we always skip to the part where he was showing somebody else content. He ain't try to hear nothing your guy say.
That's some mighty choice and strong words, brother. Do you know that lady, bro?
That is that SKG interview.
Yeah.
I think you reacted to it, right?
Yeah, she's a lying bitch.
Oh! Rick Rock.
Yo, what the fuck is this? Battle of the bad bitches. The man got on fucking lipstick and shit. Yo, she be on this nigga heels, man, for like 2 days now. Hold up. Yo, stop the fucking music. Look at this nigga, yo. Yo, is this the Compton Rick Rock, yo, with the tattoos and the... Like, yo. Hey, yo, where the fuck? I told y'all, yo, where do they be finding these guys at, right? Yo, where do they be finding, yo, these guys aren't the guys in the neighborhood. I refuse to believe these are the guys that we talk to every day in the neighborhood. No way, no how. I don't know where the fuck they find them at. Yo, this nigga looks crazy. There's no way he's a Compton Crip, yo. Not dressed like this, yo. Yo, she keep calling a nigga a fucking power bottom, yo. I ain't never heard that term before. What the fuck?
First, don't fuck your bitch in the clique you claim. West side when we rock 'em.
Yo, she's ready to go. She said, let me give y'all some free game. Since yesterday, has it even been a full 24 hours? Look how I took over his algorithm. You type in his name in Google within the last 24 hours, I own that bitch. So just imagine what about to happen in 30 days. Dropping content on YouTube, TikTok, plus a marketing and PR campaign. He wanted to get to know me. Now he about to know me for real. And this is light work again. Why would anyone want to bother me? I was literally minding my business in my own world. Compton Rick Rock lets his inner bad be out to support SKG anthem. I'm about to get this nigga blood pressure high. I don't even know why he started with me. Clearly, he didn't hear what happened to the last security guard. Yo, she been going bananas on this nigga, man. That shit funny as shit. Hey, yo, wait the fuck? Look at this nigga, yo. Hey, yo, fuck no. Yo, did she draw that shit on his lips, or did he really take this picture? Hey, what's wrong with these niggas, yo? Oh my gosh, yo. This shit is like comedy. Look at this nigga, y'all. Hey, yo, fuck no, bro. What are you doing? Why your shoes off? Look how he got on lipstick and shoes off. What is it, St. Patrick's Day parade? Hey, yo, this nigga is a weirdo, man. Straight weirdo. So she say, y'all look at Power Bottom Rick Rock. Hold up, she called the nigga Power Bottom Rick Rock. Hold up, y'all. Damn, we lost it. Hold up, we gotta get back to it. Damn, shorty. Hey, you gotta defend yourself, bro. You might gotta put your girl on or something. So she said, look at Power Bottom Rick Rock. Ain't no real nigga cocking his leg open this wide. I need to call a meeting with the whole Compton card. This is completely unacceptable behavior. I'm appalled and disturbed by this type of behavior. We got to vote him off the island ASAP. Who's in charge of Compton Card? Please. Have them DM me now. She going in on this nigga. Yo, that shit crazy, man. Yo, should have left that girl alone, man. Either I think she full of shit, but see, I don't got these type of skeletons. You feel me? Like, yeah, I think she was an active gang member, and she fell under gang politics. Yo, so look at this, y'all. Yo, do y'all think this is a setup? So this happened in Philadelphia. But watch when they come out this house, or wherever they come out. Watch these people flash these lights on. Like, this is like a whole setup to me. They end up killing the Uber driver. Did y'all see this? So he ended up driving off and crashing. Let's find that story. Here you go, right here. Let's check. Let's see what that story about. That should look like a setup to me. I ain't gonna lie. Yo, girls better, yo, if they did set them up, man, they better be careful, yo. That's a dangerous game for a woman, man. Start setting motherfuckers up, you're gonna find yourself in a tight spot.
Wix gives you the power of AI to build the website you...
I don't know if they did it or not. I'm just saying. Hope they didn't.
Shows the moments leading up to a shooting that killed a 77-year-old Uber driver in Philadelphia. Police tell NBC 10 this video, which has gone viral on social media, is now part of their investigation. We have paused this video before any shots are fired. Investigators say the driver was shot while picking up a 22-year-old passenger outside a hookah lounge on 18th near Chestnut Street in Center City. The passenger was also injured in the shooting. And tonight we are learning more information about the driver who was killed. NBC 10's Brian Sheehan has been following this story for us since shortly after it broke, and he's joining us live now in Norristown. Brian, I know you spoke with those who knew this victim.
Yeah, Jackie, his loved ones are absolutely heartbroken by what happened to him yesterday. They say he was the nicest man murdered while doing something he loved. Philadelphia police confirmed they're using this now viral surveillance video as part of the investigation into yesterday morning's murder of Uber driver Oltunji Balaji. The 77-year-old street in Norristown today. Neighbors tell us they're saddened to hear about a senseless murder. Describe his family as quiet, hardworking people. In the video police are using in the investigation, you see Balaji's black Chevy Suburban parked on 18th Street around 2 o'clock Wednesday. 4 people walk out of the lounge and approach the SUV. As one man, who police identify as a 22-year-old, opens the door to get in, 2 men run up and start firing. Investigators say the 22-year-old was hit in the arm, leg, and abdomen. Balaji was shot in the head, but still managed to drive his car to the corner of 18th. He made a right on Chestnut Street, continued about a half block before his vehicle jumped the curb and hit a light pole. The 22-year-old was taken to the hospital in critical condition. Paramedics pronounced Balaji dead on the street. A longtime family friend who lived with Balaji for several years describes him as a nice man who always wanted to help people. Says the 77-year-old worked very hard and was a loving partner and father. His son is a college graduate. He says the family is heartbroken and wants justice for the man who was senselessly murdered. Well, investigators say there was some kind of altercation between the shooters and the passenger before this all unfolded. The shooters are believed to have left in a Jeep Grand Cherokee, dark-colored, with Massachusetts tags. If you have any information on who they are, you are urged to contact Philadelphia police. As is the case in all homicides, a $20,000 reward is being offered for information that leads to an arrest and conviction. Live in Norristown, I'm Brian Sheehan, NBC 10 News.
I better tighten up, man. I don't know if they noticed or not, but them homicides getting soft. Man, Jake said, I'm leaving the snakes alone. I'm leaving the jakes alone. The homicides getting soft. I'm leaving the jakes alone. Better leave them people alone, man. Homicides getting soft nowadays, man. You don't want to be in that bitch with a motherfucking ID number. So Mellow Bucks. And Blazing Dog going at it. Now I think the history with them is Mellow Bucks got locked up for fighting Agent Blazing Dog girl.
Hold on, figure stuff because you beat the case, bitch, because you ain't beat me. Thank you.
G9,
You
stop
was
acting
just
like that,
pushing
bitch.
me. That is
You got
you.
you not beat me.
You not beat me. You not beat me.
Pushing peace with your killer.
You not beat me. We not put the piece. That boy still down. Where y'all can put the piece?
Damn.
Now he's still down. Let me go.
Hey, y'all wonder why I left her.
Y'all heard that? Though the things that people is willing to do for clout is crazy. Though she said, man, Tay Savage ain't pushing peace. That boy is still dying. And then she sat there and had a whole conversation with that boy.
Go let him know that. Go let him know that. You about to let Clubhouse put you on. That's why I left.
It don't matter. What y'all thought was gonna happen? Just because me, emotionally, I feel like I want to forgive a motherfucker. Everybody from my block don't forgive him. What can I do about that?
So you
Hey, Blaze, we spoke
Like, what are you talking
before.
about?
Hey, don't let them trick you out your spot, fool.
Yeah, that bitch spot trick.
So spot is a man. You don't got nothing but Instagram.
I ain't trying y'all that. I just thought that was wild. Why did I say that? Oh, Compton Rick rap. Oh, wow, this shit. Nigga Ray J, man. Ray J living his best life on a boat. You can't hear that shit. That shit's too loud. Hey, y'all. Who's been very quiet throughout this whole Carmelo Anthony situation, and she got so much to say on everything else? Jasmine Crockett. Where the fuck Jasmine Crockett been at? She speaks on everything else, and ain't she a delegate in Texas or something like that? Like, why the fuck is she so quiet, man? I'm gonna tell you why. She's not allowed to speak on this situation. I mean, they exerting all the energy on Donald Trump and whatever agenda they got going parallel or opposite of what the other agenda is. Meanwhile, you got some shit going on in Texas. Travesty of justice. And she quiet as a motherfucker. Remember what I told y'all though? It's not about what they say. It's about what they don't say. Always pay attention to what they don't say, man. You know what I mean? What they don't speak on. That's how you know if they for the people versus for the system. The shit, the problems that we see in the community, and everybody just silent. Nobody want to say nothing about that. But the minute the police kill an unarmed black kid, they out that bitch riding, protesting. You know what I mean? Talking about support black businesses like Wiredo. Yeah, I think I remember Wiredo saying support black businesses early on. I think I remember him saying that. Now he backtracking. Now I'm not supporting you because you black. Wiredo bozo. Bozo ass, bald head nigga. But y'all, I'm tired of shit. I just drove 4 hours. We ain't gonna make this live real long. I think we covered every topic. Boosie, y'all know. Gillian Wallow, still Coonan. I think we covered every topic though, but I appreciate everybody. Free Mr. Don't Do It. Don't do it, Eugene. Hey, yeah, yo, that shit is so funny to me, yo, because I swear, yo, I done seen some people scared that look them dead in their eyes and you see fear. Yo, but I ain't never in my life heard a motherfucker scream a person named like that, yo, like never in my life. Nah. Not after they been talking all that shit, too. You been talking all that shit now when you see him, you want to scream and holler. Man, Black 100, wow. But let me know how y'all feel about this in the comments. Appreciate everybody that tapped in. If you can support the platform, Cash App, Baltimore Swag. It's another day of Keep It G News, and I'm out.